I'm Keith.
This is another tutorial brought to you by Shisha Royalty. Today we're going to do a really common one, is a lot of people have been asking, is how to set up your hookah. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first step, take your vase and fill it with water. I would recommend, a lot of people say cold water and putting ice in it. I actually don't like to put ice in mine at all. I think when it melts it makes the water go too high. So, having a black vase and not being able to see into it just makes this step a lot more difficult. But rule of thumb is you want your drop stem to be an inch or half an inch under the water. Not too far, not too high. There we go. Mine's filled up all the way. So now the way I do it is I kind of just go by sound.
Guesstimate.
Kind of guesstimate, yeah. Alright, so let's take your stem. Screw on this drop stem. And all hookahs differ, but they're all basically the same thing. So this is how we do it. A lot of people have been asking how we make our smoke so thick, how to set it up. This is how I'm doing it. Prove it to you. Nothing special. Get this, mine kind of screws in the bottom here. It's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, but there we go. I'll just kind of slip her on in there. Make sure there's a grom on here. Grom is very important. There you go. Now it's in there. Now what I do is I actually put my mouth on this hose port and plug everything else and see how it sounds. Kind of it should have like a deeper sound to it. It's a little low, so it might be a little high, a little low. Couldn't tell you. Find out. Lose a little and see how it changes. Put it back in there. Now it's not enough. So you can do this one of two ways. With mine, you can either pull it back out and put water in it, or you can pour water down one of the hose ports. This is a science. It's very important.
Another huge thing too that I like to do is I like to wet my grommet before I pop it in. It makes it a lot easier, so you're not over there forcing your hookah down. Because sometimes I've done it before, my vase breaks because I'm forcing too hard. So wet your grommet and it'll just slide right in.
Perfect. There we go. A nice deep tone. That part's ready. So now, put our. You probably can't see the top of this, but it just kind of sits on the top, just like that. I don't know, the little gold guy right there. Mine has a little screw on. Nice, good to go. And whatever bowl you want, whatever pick. I have a tutorial on how to load a bowl. You can pick that one, funnels or harmonies. We like this kind of style, or vortexes along those lines. But turn it over to Keith, and he's going to show you how to put on the hoses.
Hose setup. Alright, so we like to use the new Dream hoses. If you haven't heard about them, go pick them up. You can get them on Hookah John or Hookah Shisha. They look something like this. They're nice, they're thick. How I like to do mine, I wash these bad boys first, and I stick paper towels in them, dry them off, take them out. Put these on, my connector pieces to the hose. Pop in, nice, good tight. And I'll pop this guy in right here. It's a good fit. I'm telling you, you can get these hoses, they're nice. We smoke without them now. That's what we do our reviews on now. Good slick fit in there. Just like that, just like so. Next big thing is we get our grommets. And we put them on these bad boys right here. So, just like this. Make sure they fit good. You don't want loose ones, and you don't want ones that are going to let air out. And as you can see, these are going to slide in perfectly. Put them in. It's a good seal. Can't really take it out too much. Do the same for the next one. And the good thing is too, Jeff put his mouth in it, but I won't do that. I'll use my hose, and it's perfect. So yeah, that's how you put your hoses on. You can do that with any other hose too. Like I was saying, make sure your grommet right here, make sure it's nice and tight, it fits good. You can always go to your closest smoke shop or hookah lounge or whatever. They usually like to give them out for free, or you pay like, I don't know, 25 cents for one or whatever. That's your biggest thing right there too, is make sure these will fit nice and snug. And there's no holes in your hose or anything like that, and you'll always get a good thick smoke out of them.
Alright, so there you go. There's your basic tutorial on how to set up a hookah. It's pretty simple.
Your key things, make sure, like we talked in the video, Everything fits nice and snug. You don't want any loose air coming out because your smoke won't be good at all. Another key thing is make sure your grommet is wet when you put it in your base, so it slides in nice and easily.
Yeah, it's definitely important. I actually do have a tutorial on here if your grums are not really working out, can't find one that's right. You can make a grum using a paper towel, or you can add a paper towel to an existing grum, make it airtight. If you want to see that video, you can click about right here. Be a video up for that. Like I would say, like this video, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram, and this has been another review brought to you by Shisha Royalty.
Another thing is too, if you want to make your smoke thicker, people like to put milk in their vase, just a little bit. Don't put too much. If you put too much milk, it's going to bubble up and you're going to taste milk and water. It's not the best taste, trust me. And that will make your smoke a little thicker. Other than that, maybe just get a better hookah and a better bowl, like a Harmony bowl. hookahjohn.com. Go get it.